What is the quickest way to get my first sale? Oh, I love this question. I love this question. So this applies for both SaaS and services. If you don't know me, my name is Riley Giles. I'm a startup advisor and investor. Again, making a video from a plane as usual. The quickest way to make your first sale. So here's the thing. One of my clients, first month of business, made about $8,000. Another of my customer, 2 weeks of business, made $2,500. Another of my client made his first sale in 24 hours. He made about $600. 24 hours. I think that was the fastest sale in my SaaS bakery program. What am I telling you this? And I'm going to put some of the screenshots here. What am I telling you this is because all these three people have one thing in common. They all have one thing in common, and that thing is they all leverage their network. So when they reach out to me, so they had a consultation call with me. We had a look at what problem they were solving, for who they were solving it. And then the first thing that we've drafted was a map of their network ecosystem. So who they know, who they have access to, who they can reach out super easily. And what we did was that drafted a little message and reach out to these guys and say, hey, we have this new offer, we have this new service, it helps this kind of people, blah, blah, blah. Would you happen to know anyone that could benefit from this? If you do, that would be amazing if you could just refer me to that person. Like, refer me to that person. All of them did this, and they reach out to all the people they know, not all the people they know, probably about 10 to 15 people at least, and they were able to get the first appointments. And actually what happened to the two first ones were they got answers directly from their network. So usually what I like to do is don't ask for your network directly if they're interested, but ask them if, so you reach out to someone and you tell that person, do you happen to know someone who can benefit from that? As opposed to reaching out to someone and say, hey, do you need, or would you happen to need that? So that you're not like hard selling to the person. You really want referral and not trying to direct sell to the people. And so what happened was that when we did this, the people said, I don't know if I know someone who's interested, but I'm actually interested in this. And so they started the conversation and then made the sales. And so the cool thing was that for the first guy, he is working in some sort of co-working space. And so he knew a lot of people in the co-working space because having coffee with people, chit-chatting here and there. And so when he started his new business, he just let people know around him that he had this new business. And one of the guys said, well, actually, I need it. So can you help me? And boom, that worked. The second one, even better, reached out to a family member. And the guy said, yeah, well, actually, I need that. I could benefit from that. Let's work together. And so it's just super powerful. This is the quickest way to land a sale. And the reason why it's the quickest way is because as opposed to cold outreach, if you do some cold outreach, so reach out to people sending DMs, emails, whatever, those people, they don't know you. So they don't trust you. And so it's super hard to get them to sell them something. Imagine like you're on the street and you try to propose to random people. Like you never met them, but you just pop out the ring and you say, hey, would you marry me? People be like, this is so strange, right? Why would I say it? Why would I say yes? So strange. As opposed to if people know you already, they're more likely to sort of jump on the sales. You'll have less obstacles in front of you to get to the sale. And so if you just started a business or if you build like a new offer, a new service, a new product, whether it's a SaaS or a service, first thing that you want to do after making sure your offer or your service is good and bringing value to people who need it and people who can pay for it, who will pay for it, is share it with your network, reach out to your friends, families, neighbors, colleagues, let them know what you're doing and ask them if they know someone who could benefit from that. And then just follow the lead, follow the money. This is by far the quickest and simplest, simple is not easy, the simplest way to get your first sales. That's for this video today. As usual, if you have any questions or if you want me to answer your question, write it down in the comments down below. If you are too shy to write this question in the comments, there is a form in the description so you can fill the form, send me a question, and I'll make a video to answer that. And if you want to have a consultation, a free consultation, or how I call it, a tea time, there's also a link in the description. Fill it and let's have this conversation. And until next time, you know the drill. Boom.